right, ladies and gentlemen, we finally hit the end of the month, and we're actually, is this like our third,
No.
Hold on, let's see.
It's actually our second one. Only our second.
Oh, okay.
We didn't. Hold on, we did the Independence Day film.
Mm-hmm.
We did not touch on the shitty Godzilla movie.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, this is our second one.
Yeah. Huh. That's interesting how he's been dodging bullets from us for a while.
Because
Well, I was gonna say considering that none of us.
Oh no! We did Universal Soldier.
That don't count.
It counts. He
No,
directed.
it does. Yeah, it does. He directed that. Again, that was one of the good movies that he did. But
early
okay,
90s Emmerich.
So this is his third one then. So, well, going from what you were saying, D, I personally refuse to touch Godzilla, even though I could tear that movie apart, and who hasn't torn that movie apart? But I just refuse to even talk about it. I don't want to waste my Saturday morning talking about a shitty movie based on a kid that I loved all my life. And second, none of us have ever brought up the idea of doing Stargate. In front of us is a movie that did surprise me as, Roland, as someone that I personally feel that you do not belong anywhere near a director's chair, for the movies that you put out. This was by far one of the most entertaining movies that I've seen from him.
You know what? It's kind of funny that a lot of people treat Roland Emmerich like the walking cancer of directing. No, hold on. Check this out.
Look, I don't treat him. I treat him honestly as like the whipping boy of directors. I mean, I shit on him. I don't hate the guy or nothing like that. It's just God, I don't like the movies that you direct.
Well, look, it's kind of funny when trying to look up this movie on Netflix. I didn't get it, but I did get a weird clone of the movie.
America's.
No, it's called Rampage or something like that, right?
That too.
Yeah, it's directed by Uwe Boll. I was like, wait a minute, what was this made? 2017? I'm like, people are still funding him?
Apparently those Rampage movies for Uwe Boll's level is actually decent.
Stop, Chris. Stop. Stop.
That's the word around. That's the word around camp. Is that
just stop while you're ahead, please. Stop while you're ahead. Just stop.
No, you don't have to defend Chris.
I'm not defending it. I didn't say it was good. I was just pointing it out.
What you need to defend is how. Look, I know you two enjoyed this movie. You want to know the truth from D? I was frustrated.
In what way? In what way were you frustrated?
This movie is a cliche upon a cliche upon a cliche. I was just laughing at, like, okay, Jamie Foxx is doing his version of Obama. Channing Tatum, maybe, oh man, he has to go to his ex-wife's, to his girlfriend's house who has his own kid. Oh, I bet he's either a father that tries really, really hard and his daughter doesn't see it. Oh, I hope there's a resolution at the end of this movie, but they both hug. Because either A, she's taken hostage, or B, he has to be a superhero in front of her. It's like, Daddy, you do amazing things. Yeah, I do. I don't tell your mom, but I'm not going to give her child support at the end of this month. They kind of skip that, but I really have a tough time with all of the corniness in this movie.
Because he likes Maggie Gyllenhaal, you see? That's why.
It's not even no. I have a problem with all the what? Anyway, I have a problem with all the No, that was one of those things where Chris tried to make a joke and it's like, wait, what? Chris, that didn't have nothing to do with what I was talking about. I seen it coming. I get why y'all like it. It's stupid. There's a couple of scenes where like, well, that was amazing. You know what I mean?
Because
it's a summer. Look, first of all, it's this movie came out during the summer, didn't it?
Yeah, June. Came out in June.
Yeah, this was a summer popcorn movie.
But here's hold
on, CJ. Like, as I'm watching this, I'm like, okay, Roland, go ahead and give it to me. Give me stupid action. I want to see explosions. I want to see I'm sorry. I want to see your explosions that rival Michael Bay. Okay.
I don't think this rival Michael Bay anymore. I think it's what all of his.
He definitely did do some shit with this one.
No. I'm thinking all his explosions have to do either. See, that's the thing that I really don't like about Eric because he's so fucking predictable.
Yeah.
And then this one is like he'll blow up a landmark in DC. Oh,
that's what he does.
his specialty is blowing up landmarks.
Yeah, but here's the kicker, though.
But now, hold on. Yes, his thing is blowing up landmarks, but the amount of stuff that gets blown up in this movie was what surprised me.
No, but
like
the kicker,
hold on. I'm sorry, CJ, but like real talk, I expected to see collateral damage at the White House.
Mm-hmm.
What I expect, the Capitol, Air Force One, just because it's Roland Emmerich and it's the summertime, why not take out the monument?
Dude.
That's what.
Wait. Hold on. What year did that earthquake take place where there was structural damage at the monument and no one could go into this? And no one could go in.
I think it was like 2012, 2011. Sorry.
I was gonna say because that was during that time when no one could go in that building for like almost a year.
Something like
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was 2012, and they just shut it off.
Look, you mentioned all the explosions. The only one I give props to was Air Force One taking a Sure You Can right up the gut. Yo, for real, man, that was amazing, and I like how it was the hacker. I was like, of course, the hacker on the team.
Not only did the hacker do it, but the hacker waited like that whole time he's sitting over there listening to freaking listening to Beethoven and shit. He's just waiting for that hack to go through. As soon as that shit he reached 100%, he's like, yes, now I can blow something up.
Yeah, he was down there with his internets and stuff, and it was something that he said, and I turned to Angel. I was like, because he's a millennial, you see.
Millennial. My man was live streaming.
Oh man, but like, here's the kicker about this, right? So 2013 was the year of just over the top movies because at the same time that White House Down came out, another movie came out actually 2 months prior to this movie, Olympus Has Fallen.
Now, what happened with that? Was that just something that just happened, or was that like done on purpose?
Well, because there were two different production companies. It was like it was a situation where they were both already in play, and it was just, it just happened to be those kind of things that came out at the same time because a lot of people that year were making comparisons between the two. And no bullshit, there was a lot of people online that were really like, well, I like Olympus Has Fallen better than White House Down, and da-da-da-da. And it's like, well, they're separate movies because on one hand, with Olympus Has Fallen, it's essentially Gerard Butler being Gerard Butler trying to save the president against fucking Johnny Toretto and fucking Fast and Furious and shit, basically. Rick Yoon, fighting against him because they're fighting North Korean terrorists. This one, they're fighting, I guess, Czechoslovakian terrorists or whatever.
No, they're fighting terrorists.
They're fighting terrorists, but they're fighting. First of all, it's not even terrorists. They're fighting. They're fighting
mercenaries.
That's what not even mercenaries, dude. They were all under they're all under the Secret Service.
Yeah, they was all under. Basically, they were not only even say rogue agents. They were people who were scorned by this administration. That's really what they were.
Because the black man took our jobs.
I guess. No, the black man put us in this certain thing, and when he took away that, I had this. There's always like some weird thing where it's like blame the black
guy. Hey kids, we get John Connor as the lead terrorist dude. Yay!
Oh god! Can we please?
I know. Sorry.
Can we please? Can we please not acknowledge? Can we please not acknowledge that horrendous piece of film?
But to Jason Connor's credit, I like him.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, he was great. He's good in this movie. He played.
I'm not saying he was like over the top, like, oh my god, he's great. He was like, he was serviceable as a bad guy. I like him.
I think what made the whole thing with all the terrorists they had, like they were all scorned by the president somewhere. So who's leading this? Who's doing all this? Well, they kind of make it obvious because when you look at their opening credits, you see James Woods, and you're like, him.
Yeah,
It's him.
Yeah,
It's him. With side note, folks, this is the same shit that happens in The Rock's latest movie, Skyscraper. It's like so fucking blatant. It's like I should be mad at this, but whatever. Movie, right? Cool, fine. That's fine. Gotcha. It's just there are certain actors you just know in these kind of movies, they're the bad guy.
James Woods, who says in that quote, as Jamie Foxx's character who plays the president, as he's walking up to him and telling him, "Hey, look, man, I want to shake your hand, and I want to let you know that I'm sorry, about what happened with your son, yada yada yada." The very first thing that hops out of James Woods' mouth is, "We all make sacrifices for our country."
Foreshadowing.
Not even foreshadowing. Not even foreshadowing. It was ding. Translation. Hello, everyone. I'm the movie's villain. Yeah, sit back, strap yourselves in because woo, this is gonna be a doozy.
The only thing that we need missing was Jason Clarke coming from behind Jamie Foxx and hit him with the chair, and then fucking Woods gives the fucking leg drop and shit, and it's like, oh, there you go, heel turn. There we go.
No, he gets the Hogan leg drop. Then somebody just throws in the freaking old timey black and white filter, and you just hear the NWO theme song, and everything goes in slow motion.
He's like, see, this is. He was like, all of you in America, you go shove it. But you knew it was going to be him. He was retiring that day too.
2 days of retirement, clearly.
Right.
So here's the thing. Like Dee was pointing out, Channing Tatum. Well, both of y'all pointed out, like Channing Tatum is trying to play the impressionable father because he's basically. I ain't gonna say he's trying to join the Secret Service. Yeah, he's trying to join the Secret Service, but meanwhile he's just doing security for the senator, essentially. And Maggie Gyllenhaal, she's like, well, I can probably get you into Secret Service if you actually, take care of business and actually act professional and all this and stuff. And they had a little camaraderie and whatever. And stuff.
I don't even think that was really the case. I think, well, when he went in to be interviewed by her, first of all, he didn't even know they was going to be interviewing him, so they already got a history. I'm like, hey, like established history. We used to mess around in college.
You know what they had? You know what? It's always a trope in these Emmerich movies where that happens. Same happened in Independence Day. She's actually my ex-wife. Oh, she works for the president?
Yeah.
See?
So wait,
that same thing works for this.
And Channing Tatum,
just to be clear, you said that was Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Funny. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but just like from looking at her, I don't know why I was thinking of Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh, I thought you was going to say something really mean, like, wow, that was Maggie Gyllenhaal? I thought I was looking at a box of Quaker oats up and down.
See, I wasn't being an asshole.
Right, I wasn't even going to be mean. I was legit thinking that was Elizabeth Olsen.
Now I do. Now
I'm sorry. If it makes you feel better, she's still cut. Is that better?
Can I be real about this? Can I be real about this, man? I gotta agree with Kevin Smith on this one. It's like, how do you go from Katie Holmes to Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Get off.
I'm sorry. That was something that just like, I was like, that is something that's like, huh, Maggie Gyllenhaal, huh? All right, cool, I guess.
Maggie Gyllenhaal is fine, man. I think everybody just like, because she's so, not underwhelming.
She looks like her brother a little bit, so it throws me off.
No. See, you're having the same problem I had with Charlotte Flair, where it's like, yeah, hot, but you look like Rick.
See, I was gonna say David Flair, but you're right.
No, don't do that. I'll be having sex and she look like David Flair.
Hold on, D. The former U.S. champion, David Flair.
Get out my face. The hell out my face with that.
Nah, but seriously, basically, she's interviewing him basically because it's so like it seems like Emmerich goes very rigid 90s with his characterizations of his lead characters. Because John Cale, that's just Channing Tatum's character, he doesn't get the job because he has disrespect towards authority.
And he's a bit of a loose cannon that goes against the rules, but him going against the rules gets the job done.
Yeah, and
it's very simple.
He is above the law.
You know what gets me? look, I got mad at the movie when Jake Gyllenhaal was like not Jake Gyllenhaal, good God, Channing Tatum, Jake Gyllenhaal, Channing Tatum, where him and the president got into the Oval Office and they were like trying to like get their bears together. All of a sudden, you see Channing in a tank top and he puts on the army vest. I was like, of course he's going to get a shot with him. He's going to have the gun show out for no reason.
He's going to have a gun show.
Because here's the thing, dog. You'd be remiss to go into a movie with Channing Tatum and him not popping out his fucking muscles and shit and his ass and stuff to be like, hey ladies, come to see White House Down with Channing Tatum. Only thing that was missing out of this movie was him doing a fucking dance. That was the only thing that was missing from this movie, was him just doing an impromptu dance. Oh,
and just so you know, just like every other actor that that gets in shape for a role, full and well that once he got the vest, there was a cut before they started filming. There was a cut of him. Get a couple of reps in just to get his arms good and flexed out.
Just so he look swole for a little bit.
Just to get that extra swole. And for some reason, he had oil on his arms.
Dude, but Channing Tatum.
But again, yeah, you're right. It's Channing Tatum. He pretty much bleeds that shit.
Again, I'm surprised he didn't do it.
You cut him, he bleeds baby oil.
After Gyllenhaal basically says he didn't get the job, I'm surprised he didn't gyrate and dance and shit in front of her to get the job or something.
I like it. I like how we just go off the stereotypes. Maggie Gyllenhaal being a box of Quaker Oats, Channing Tatum only being one note. Wait a minute. We didn't talk about neither of these people. Anyway,
Jamie Foxx. Again, trying to be Obama.
Jamie Foxx. You can tell when Jamie Foxx has a director that doesn't direct him.
Dude,
you can tell.
He told Emmerich
to act like him is so obvious.
He told Emmerich, "I'm going to do Obama," and I'm pretty sure Emmerich was like, "Yeah, sure, Jamie, do whatever you want. Just do whatever you want. I don't care."
The Jordans, though.
Listen.
Jordans.
Listen.
It'd have been nice if I could have, if he could have pulled out the retro Jordan 11s. That's just me.
Now I'm trying to think. Did they show his wife?
Of course they did. That was what's her name?
Garsalis Bouvier.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, oh, I see what you did. Jamie. You got fancy as your first lady.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say. He got fancy. He got fancy from the Jamie Foxx show to play the first lady.
It's like, ha ha ha. That's your Michelle Obama. We see you.
Yeah, be my Michelle Obama. You know what I'm saying? It's Jamie. We cast her, not you.
You sure? Are you sure?
Are you sure? Because I am a star. No, because you gotta believe Jamie Foxx says it. Because I am a star. I did win an Oscar. Put that away, Jamie. Okay?
Put it away. Wait, hold on. Plus, I can sing. What does that have to do with anything, Jamie?
It's like this.
It's unpredictable.
It's like Jamie. Yeah, we understand you're a man of many talents. Do the goddamn line.
You're a man of many talents. Read the damn line. And for the record, you got lucky with that album.
He's singing, and all of a sudden, Channing Tatum starts fucking dancing, and everyone's like, "Hey, stop that shit! Stop that shit now!"
I mean, can we just go ahead? No, can we just go ahead and point that out? You got lucky with that album.
No, that was a good album. I don't know what you're saying, lucky, yeah. Nah, you say him gyrating. Why every time he gyrates, it's like, God, take 5, everybody. Because Channing, once the music starts, he has to finish. So you have to let him do his whole routine before you get started.
Dude, that is no bullshit. That is a joke in Ant-Man and the Wasp when Luis is literally telling this story, and the bad guy, I think was it Walter Scoggins, is like, hey, whoa. As much as I like a good story, I need you to get to the point. And T.I.'s like, yeah, he's like the Energizer Bunny. Once he gets started with the story, you gotta let him go. Basically, we get our terrorist group as they're going into the building because Channing's daughter is taking a White House tour.
Actually, she wasn't just taking the tour. He surprised her with tickets for the tour.
Yeah, he surprised her with tickets for the tour. And in the meantime, our terrorists, led by Jason Clarke, gotta go in as fucking janitors and stuff, and they basically detonate a bomb in the Capitol building, and essentially the White House has to be on lockdown.
Pretty freaking organized, man. Like they started, they didn't know what rooms they had and all the rest of that. They even know the president, and that's where Channing Tatum comes in, because what happened was Channing's daughter had went to the bathroom or something, and a terrorist showed up, and then Channing, because he knows he has plot armor, decides to get up and leave. He just decides to get up and leave, man. And he basically goes on this Solid Snake type mission and actually runs into the president.
I'm laughing at the fact that, but when you say this, D, I'm laughing at the fact that the first fight scene, it's just an excuse to see him basically pull out the gun show a little bit, you know, because he has the muscle shirt, but he still has the jacket on. I'm like, you might as well just lose the jacket at this point, you know, just lose it.
See, but he chose to make people wait for it. Like, no, you're gonna have to work for it. You're gonna have to sit through this movie for like a good hour and some change before you see the gun.
How you say work for it, like we're about to have sex with Channing Tatum. Like, no, you gotta work for this.
Well, that's what Shannon was telling. Look, first of all, that was what Shannon was telling the audience.
Yeah, I know he probably does that before he has sex too. He dances in front of the girl. The girl's like, "Let me get on top of you." No. You're gonna have to work for it too. What do you mean? Go outside in the rain and start dancing. And I better see some splashing. Because you know the splashing means you're doing something cool.
Oh my god, man. But like, yeah, it's just I'll say this though. I did enjoy the action scenes, and Channing was okay, you know, during those action scenes.
Alright, you know what? Let's get this out the way, because this is true. Alright, I need to know. Chris, I haven't heard nothing in a while. The Gambit movie's dead, right?
Fox is trying to get that shit happening, but if this thing with Disney goes through, they just gonna probably just dead it and just be done with it.
And I feel bad for Channing Tatum, but only in one sense, because a part of me thinks that he's ready, but it's like only he's ready.
I'm from New Orleans, y'all. Look at my accent, New Orleans. Crawfish.
I really think if they did try to pull that off. First of all, they would retcon everything. You know, they would completely ignore the Wolverine. Wolverine Origins.
Well, that's what they're doing anyway. They're ignoring that.
Yeah, and you know, and rightfully so, because they should. Because God knows that movie was terrible.
Oh yeah.
But look! It wasn't Gambit's fault. He was just some guy with long hair that jumped in the air.
Yeah, that jumped in the air with jumped in the air with a pool cue and with really shitty looking After Effects.
Well, I mean,
I'm sorry, I was not a fan of those. You know, his pyrotechnical effects.
Eris, it's Wolverine Origins. Nobody's a fan of anything in that movie. Okay.
Well, except for those first 15 minutes, I guess.
Stop it, Chris.
Can't tell me stop. I'm just pointing out. I'm pointing it down. That's where it. After Wolvie left the crew, movie went downhill.
No. I am Barney with the stop sign. Stop.
Because we tolerated a lot of stuff in that movie, Deadpool and all the shenanigans. But once Wolvie left and went to Canada to be a family man and cut down logs.
They didn't even do that right.
You ain't lying. It's like Wolfie, join us. I'm Canadian, don't you see? Ah.
And you know what? Here's the funny thing.
Yeah, here I am.
For you, Morph. Ah.
Yeah, here I am, a 6'5" Wolverine. Again, how?
6'2", sir. Get it right.
Whatever. Like, dude, that ain't even Wolverine's real height.
Look,
we all know that Wolverine is barely taller than me.
Well, Eris, see, because good done that. But let's just be real. Danny DeVito's knees are not that good.
First off, sir, you fucked up my casting because I had Danny DeVito as Puck from Alpha Flight, all right?
No. See, for me, right when I said that, the first thing I see is him X-Men suit on. Hey, where's the fucking restroom? Just something like a random question.
I'm sorry, I gotta see now. You got me wanting to watch this Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode where he was supposed to be a guy and he had the sausage in his pocket and he was eating it.
He was eating the damn sausage.
The director didn't even cut. He's like, "Fuck it, whatever, fine."
So, I will say this: President Jamie. That's what I'm calling him. President Jamie Foxx's knowledge of the elevator system was almost impeccable to the point where it was like, so I got it. The black guy's the smart one in this. Tatum's the muscle. All right. But the thing that gets me though is when Jamie Foxx killed the one terrorist, right? Mm-hmm. He's over there sitting there all messed up. And he's Champ. No, man, don't think about it. Just keep on going. And,
no, not even keep on going. Don't even look at it like that. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, I'm the president and I just killed someone. Honestly, I would have hit him with the. It was the line from Swordfish, I believe. You do know Thomas Jefferson shot somebody on the White House front lawn for treason.
Yeah. Actually, here's me.
So what you just did, you shot some bruh. Thomas Jefferson shot somebody in the front lawn for treason. You killed somebody in your kitchen.
Look.
I think you're all right.
Real talk. This is D, and I will say that, like, if that was Obama and he's over there like, oh my God, I actually shot somebody. Here's me. Nigga, you drop drones on niggas every day. Shut up.
Oh, it's so funny you say that, D, because he said,
"Yep,
yeah."
President Jamie mentioned that in the movie. He said, "Hey, look, man, look. If we ever had a problem, we got drones all over the place. We could fire it and drop a bomb somewhere and not even think twice about it."
But yeah, you see, the president actually shot a gun. He knows what it is to be an American.
Because I'm proud to be an American.
But he tells him, But he tells him,
what would you do if you had to pay your price for freedom? What would you do?
But real talk, he tells him, no. He says, no. Don't even think about it. Don't look at it like that. Because honestly, he'd have killed me if you didn't kill him. Let's just move on.
I'm mad. But no, here's me. So no other guard in the whole building heard that. Nobody heard that. Okay,
no, I want people to understand. I want people to understand this is that they get up to his room after they, had a fight with the guy, and like I said, the infamous "get your hands off my Jordans" as he's kicking them in rhythm, and I'm like, really?
Get off of my Jordans.
Should have just said the number to really emphasize it so people can actually go out and buy the shoes.
Or better yet, you touch my retro J's, you gotta die.
That was his Johnny Cage moment. But
those are $250 shoes, asshole. $200 shoes, asshole.
Those are dollar Jordans, asshole.
$200, man. Where'd you get them shits from? Oh, glad you asked. Foot Locker.
No, bro. After he says $200 Jordans, he roundhouse kicked the terrorist.
And Jordans.
This is the part. This is where you fall down.
Hold up. And you know what? And you know what makes that worse is he roundhouse kicked them with the Jordans. I'm like, bro, you just made them worse.
I mean, dude.
You got face. Hold on. You got face paint, old grease and shit from kicking the dude in the face on your Jordans. Now the value's gone.
Well, it doesn't matter because he's the president. He can get him unlimited Jordans if he wants to. Also, this is the second time that Jordans have been used in a roundhouse kick. And I like to point at guy off a Street Fighter wearing the Jordan 1s, stomping on nigga in the Air Force One.
Hey. How is it that we as black people have recognized that and nobody else has? That's amazing. We are specialist people. We can take that and just run with it and nobody will ever question it ever.
And the thing is that guy has always changed his shoes. Like he would either be rocking Jordans or he'll be rocking my shoes, the Hyper Dunks.
Yeah. The Hyper Dunks or that one-time Converses, which were really just a model. It's just a weird model off the Chucks, but whatever. But yeah, I always like that. I like how black people pick that up. Like, nigga, them the Hyper Dunks, man. Like how pissed off would we be if Guy showed blue Street Fighter and he's in all ninja gear without the sneakers? We would be pissed.
Like, it's like, can you give me some semblance of Jordans?
Like unless it's one of his costumes, because it's Street Fighter, and you know they got to give characters buttloads of costumes.
DLC, guys.
Like, well, of course, unless you're Zangief or Fong, where you only have about 3 costumes to your name.
Speaking of loot boxes, Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx get into a car chase, and there's loot boxes inside the White House limo. Apparently,
who knew? Yo, why did
that care package though?
I was laughing at how many shots. Not only first off, the terrorists knew enough to come with mini turrets on top of these cars.
Let's set the stage for people for this, right? So, as you know, with the White House, they have a bunker underground and they can escape out. Right? So the terrorists got that plugged in because they got bombs set around there and stuff, so they can't go out there. And Jamie was like, the president was like, well, hold on though, maybe we can just go out through the garage and just dip out through there.
No, not go out through the garage. Hold up, let's take the stagecoach. That's what he calls it. Take the stagecoach, which is the armored vehicle, which they had already mentioned on the tour, that he has his own He has his own vehicle, which is heavily armored.
Yes, it is.
Bulletproof, bomb-proof, damn near everything proof. And they decided to take that, and they go on what I like to call the left on the cutting room floor stage from the latest Call of Duty game.
The amount of green screen this movie was already kind of high enough, because you could tell that the little underground bunker was green screened a little bit a couple times.
Dog, folks that were watching in front of the White House during the shootout, I was like, okay, if that was really in front of Pennsylvania Avenue, nah.
They would have had that all roped off, man. They would have had it all roped off. Nobody will be a mile within the vicinity of the White House. Man.
Yeah.
But of course, this is a movie. And it's kind of funny. You know how we said that the CGI didn't, suffer well when it came to the last movie we did, which was Executive Decision?
Yeah.
Give this movie 5 more years. The CGI going ugly.
Oh, yeah. That White House lawn battle, it's like a mixture of CGI, particularly during the widescreen of the people in front of the White House gate.
Who the fuck did it? Because they don't know how to do grass damage for shit.
Because the close-up of the practical of them driving on the lawn, the grass is getting fucked up. But then the back end of the CGI thing, and it's like, the grass looks very perfect for something that's getting shot to shit.
They were over here rolling, man. It was so funny that they had gun turrets on top of these cars shooting at the president's limo. And okay, yeah, true, it can take a hell of a lot of bullets. But I'm thinking to myself, one bullet's going to slip through. Something's going to go, and they're like, oh shit. But nah, they survived it. They survived it on the side. They survived it going head on with these dudes. I'm like, bull crap. And the stagecoach, as you call it, was taking every bit of punishment. The thing that gets me is this. If you notice when they was on the lawn, what's the end game?
I mean, was he gonna? Actually, I think they were trying to bust through the gates and stuff, and the terrorists were basically preventing them from doing it.
And there was some weird scene where the president had a rocket launcher, which he
fucking dropped it. He fucking dropped it.
What happened?
Basically,
it was the one back there.
Basically, he had it, locked it in, and was aiming for the truck. And Channing Tatum was like doing all the twist and turning. Hit a bump and he dropped it. And Channing's like, "You dropped it? You RPG? Really?"
And then, after all that zipping around, doing figure eights on the lawn, the only way they can get him to stop, well, at least to get his eye off the road, because the terrorists, they obviously he's looking, was when they dragged his daughter out. Because his daughter, you see, was taking live footage of the terrorists taking over the White House. And the news, because the news is stupid that way, put her name out and calling her a brave hero there, take it off. And so the terrorists at this point are pissed off that they let this little white girl all do it. And the thing that got me was when they found her, they put a gun to her head, right? I'm like, shoot her. Shoot her.
Well, no. See, if he shot her, then Channing Tatum would have went into Super Cena mode. So
Chris. First off, that would be hilarious because Channing Tatum is only like this much off of looking like John. So yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's funny too because during this time, their hacker boy hacks into NORAD and shoots a missile at the fucking Air Force One, and quite possibly the funniest sequence ever.
Yeah, that Ken style Shin-Yukin it gave Air Force One.
After the VP swore in as president too. That's what makes it fucking hilarious. It's like, yo, he just sworn in as president. He's going to order, which, by the way, after they got into the accident...
they were so quick to do that. Like, well, the president's dead. You're the vice president.
Yeah, and the VP immediately ordered a helicopter strike at the fucking White House, which it almost succeeded, but, Channing Tatum fighting the dude on there, he was a little too late, and the dude managed to crack a missile off and shoot the helicopters out the sky.
Channing ain't shit because he missed... Because he hit, how did you hit the top of the White House? Didn't kill one person. They still got off an RPG. I was like, wow.
The president got in a car accident. How do you know he died? I understand if the car if his vehicle exploded or something, but I'm like, it just crashed upside down. So how's he dead?
He shot right underneath the doggone car. They just flipped over and all that.
Yeah. So they think he's dead, and Hammond, he's the VP. He gets sworn in. Calls in the helicopters, all that happens and stuff, and Channing kind of prevent it, but it doesn't work out. And one of the helicopters crashed on where him and Jason Clarke were fighting. Meanwhile, like I said, homeboy hacks into NORAD, shoots a missile at the fucking Air Force One, and then the Speaker of the House of Representatives ends up getting sworn in as president.
That was funny because I'm thinking about when this movie came out. I bet John Boehner was like having fantasies of that. One day it's going to happen. Obama gets killed. Joe Biden, something stupid, he gets killed off early. And then the Speaker of the House.
He's going to get fucking Eric Snowden to hack into NORAD and do that shit.
Oh my gosh. But that's what really happened, man. No, I was laughing because it's like, well, grand opening, grand closing, it's Christmas Day.
Basically, it's like, well, that was quick. Ralphson, that's the Speaker of the House, gets sworn in. Basically, that's when Sawyer decides, you know what, I'm going to save this little girl, so I'm going to surrender myself. And essentially, we found out James, like I said, as we talked about earlier, James Woods' character, basically, he was pissed off at Sawyer because of the Black Ops mission that killed his son. So he decides, all right, so I got the president to activate.
But there needs to be more. But there needs to be more than that to motivate a man to do that. How about having a golf ball sized tumor on your head? Yo, his wife.
Force him to go crazy.
Yeah, that's what made him go crazy. His wife was telling everybody, and his wife was like, "She's like, what he's doing is wrong, but I'm fine with it." Like, what? Yo,
like, does he got something on you?
No, I swear, yeah. Now that's what you call a G. My wife, if I did something stupid like that, my wife would be like, "Wow, he a dumbass."
I married a dumbass.
But that's Bay. So guess what? I hope he kills all you motherfuckers. I hope they Dragon Age you off.
That was just more so in the angle of him using his son, like, I did it for our son, baby. That kind of shit. So, I think that was probably why she kind of, stuck by him and stuff.
It seemed like a very flimsy ass way.
Here's the thing. Here's the kicker, though, right? I'm just going to typical white man fashion. This dude ends up turning around and deciding, I'm going to shoot a nuke at Iran because I blame Iran for my son dying. I'm like, but didn't you blame the president? Like, who is it? Uchiwali or one Mike, man? Make up your mind, dog.
I'm starting to realize that white presidents. I'm starting to notice that presidents have real penis envy of anybody that's in the Middle East. Like, here's my thing. The only reason why I say that is because no Middle Eastern country has proven that they have an army that's big enough to fly over America and fuck us up. Uh-huh. So why are we over there fucking in their backyard? Like, I never understood what America did.
I never got that either. It's weird. Look, Iraq, you may have reason because Saddam Hussein was a bitch.
to y'all, and y'all just mad at it. Iran, y'all mad at shit that went down in the late 60s and early 70s, dog. Why y'all still mad at these niggas like they really gonna bomb? Trust me, Iran's that crazy ass nigga that Ben had his finger. But real talk, hey Larry, you ain't about to kill yourself.
Chill out. Chill out.
And that's what Iran has been like. Iran's like, nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. Nah, nigga, I got a bomb. You ain't gonna do shit. That's how Iran been. But for some reason, every white president except Obama, because he's not white, has been like all this shit. Like Iran's about to kill us. Obama's like, oh, that's all you want. They just hate us. Yeah, they ain't gonna kill us.
Yeah, that's all it really is.
This is what Obama did. So y'all gonna close down a couple of those plants, right? Come on, nigga, we ain't shooting each other. All right, cool. We got this deal, y'all. Trump walks right in there. First off, this deal is bad. America gets nothing. They don't kill us. That's nothing. But kill us. I would never understand this penis envy that white politicians have with Iran. I will never understand it. It just seems so minuscule in the grand scheme of people that want to kill, like harm Americans to me. It just seems really low, man. If anybody, look, real talk, you know who I'm scared is going to fucking roll us, man? Canada. I'm scared of that.
Oh, man, you know Justin Trudeau, the nicest guy in the world, is not going to let that happen.
Man, come to find out. Canada rolls us like shit. Look what happened. I told you us listening to Drake would do this. Drake like this. Nah, nigga, listen to Bryan Adams did this to y'all. I ain't had nothing to do with it. Look, hell Trudeau.
He just whispers that shit as he's hugging people and stuff. Like, hell Trudeau.
It's like doing the God's plan.
God's plan.
Oh my gosh, man.
No, but it's just funny. Like, he has the nuke codes and decides he's gonna shoot nukes at Iran. I'm like, this is the most whitest fucking plan ever. Like, really? Like, you just blame the president. Now it's Iran's fault. Which is it? I'm confused.
The best part about all of this is as Channing is about to stop him, all of a sudden through the wall, oh yeah, here comes a truck. So this truck spears the living Jesus out of James Wood.
Hold up, time out for a second. Before we get to that though. There was a part where that fucking computer hacker, when he kind of figured out that the jig was up before all that was happening, he decides he's going to leave out the tunnel on that hour that he rigged, and he thought that he basically defused it, and it blew up on his ass.
Random. I feel like
he deserved all of that.
It did feel random. It's like, but did you defuse it? Okay.
But what's more random? That or my man getting taken out by random gas tank in hard rain.
I think random gas tank. I think rogue
gas tank.
Rogue gas tank is up there. Oh wait a minute! You know what we didn't mention? The invoking of Brother Rock in this movie.
I was just about to mention that.
Listen,
I was just about to mention the we get first of all. Like as soon as the guys at the freaking News Channel 8 were like, he said, yeah, we're witnessing like two guys on the roof going in hand-to-hand combat, and I'm waiting for him. Like, okay, he picked up part of the building and smacked him. I was like, all right, we got some 2x4 action. Come on, give me something, man. I need the substance. I need the juice. Like, I need just give me that piece de resistance. And what do we get? White Brother Rock.
Kick out.
Yeah. Chadwick. No. Slab.
No. First of all, that considering that Brother Rock was that particular one was white, bruh. That was Brother Steve.
Brother Steve.
What? Look, why when you say that, I just see the White Lives Matter mustache.
Which one?
First off, there's the Blue Lives Matter mustache and the White Lives. Which one is it?
It's the Blue Lives one. It's actually more the Blue Lives. See the white. I
was gonna say homeboy. What was it? Like racist crooked FBI agent from Cliffhanger mustache or freaking national security mustache.
No. Actually, you know what mustache it is? McGinley and that movie we did earlier this year. McGinley and not Under Siege. God, you know,
Deadly Ground.
Yeah, that mustache. You know, they were coming after me. I was protecting myself.
I'm sorry. Time out. I gotta say this. I gotta invoke it. I know he was doing this for Broadway. It's when Chris Evans had that Blue Lives Matter mustache.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, man.
Oh man, the joke line for that shit. I was like, yo, I was dying.
The best one was Thanos is nothing but a space nigger. That's the best.
I was fucking dying on that shit.
Thanos ain't nothing but a space nigger. I was like, yep.
No,
tell you how to deal with him.
You put him down with a gun.
Here's what you do. You tell that monkey. Look here, nigger.
You'll come to Earth.
Look. All right, look here, nigger. Only one's going to be having sex with their sister is going to be me.
Thanos is confused in Infinity Stones and shit.
Thanos is like this. I can't wait to snap my fingers. Oh my god!
And he doesn't disappear, so he keeps going with the slurs.
Yeah, that's right, monkey. That's right, you purple piece of shit. Come on, nigger.
You should have stabbed me. I know I should have stabbed you, but you're still a nigger.
You should have aimed for the head.
Oh man, but yeah, like D said, Woods got taken out by a fucking mech.
Oh man, no, that motherfucker got taken out by Econoline van.
It was a Chevy.
D.
It was a Chevy.
No, D. It was even better. Taken out by the Shadow Law U-Haul truck.
Dude, really? No, actually, you know what, Chris? Eric,
the Bison truck.
Dude, you mentioned it earlier. Yeah, that kind of was the Shagglehod driving.
Yeah, it was a freaking Shagglehod chase, like where the action just didn't stop.
Yeah, you know, much like that when the ground showed no damage of the
house lawn.
Yeah, now here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. You want to talk? I'm never mad at overkill in movies, but when you have Kale busting out with that minigun to kill Walker, I was like, okay, you're an overkill. Was there a reason to really shoot the shit out of him like he was that dude from RoboCop? You could have
just kicked him and won. Like, for real? A quick, stiff kick would have won it.
He had 209 the shit out of Walker.
This motherfucker
it's funny since you mentioned RoboCop. Could have been worse. He could have got the Ray Wise death.
That's what I'm. Oh shit! Yeah, damn. Yeah, you're right.
There was no need for deterrent mini. I mean, what was the point of that? If I was his daughter, you know what I would have said? Did you get him, Dad?
Did you get him?
Oh no, D, because the daughter, meanwhile, is using her flag girl from high school skills to wave down the fighter planes that were going to do it.
Again, this goes. Hold on. This goes right back to what I mentioned earlier before we recorded. I said, yeah, all these things that are mentioned, the foreboding, the foreshadowing, all of this stuff mentioned, all comes back later in the movie.
She waves the fucking American flag like she's a girl in a marching band. I was dying. I was like, really?
I'm like, bro, how many times is it going to be mentioned that she waved a flag, at her talent show?
She had distressed white woman face and waving the flag. That's what makes it funny. I'm just saying, it's like, yo, was it really necessary for the overacting of the distressed face as you're waving?
Help! And I'm mad at because people. Like, these guys are going 100,000. These guys are going fast as shit. And somehow the guy in the jet, like, wait a minute, what's that?
Hit the brakes, guys. Hit the brakes.
Hit the brakes, guys. Like, dude, we're already there. Hit the brakes.
This is Hot Shots Part 2.
I know, right?
You know, with everybody getting capped, the only thing that was missing was we needed like a score counter.
They did, yeah, you kind of did.
I need the score. I need the score counter. I needed how many bullets, like Shannon Tatum had. I needed and considering this was part escort mission because he was trying to protect the president the whole time. I needed the president's life bar. Yeah, I mean, dude, even though this is a summer blockbuster movie, this was a live action video game that we saw.
Yeah, it was basically a Call of Duty level. I'm surprised Infinity War didn't like try to do this in the video game.
See, I wasn't gonna go Call of Duty. Like, considering how over the top a lot of this was, I honestly was sticking more for Battlefield, especially Battlefield 4.
Yeah,
but it feels like a Black Ops type of mission or something like that. I don't know.
I mean,
Battlefield
Infinity War is bringing back the Modern Warfare series, so I'm just saying, White House down, y'all. Just saying, Infinity War.
Wait a minute, that's what it is, Infinity War? I thought it was like Infinity...
No, the company Infinity Ward.
Yeah, Ward.
Ward. Yeah. I thought you said Infinity War. I'm like, Chris,
Ward.
Movie was okay, all right?
No,
Quit mentioning Thanos. It's like this. Like, the movie was fantastic, okay? We get it, all right? Can you stop mentioning that damn movie? Even though I cannot stop mentioning this. Like, wait a minute, Dad, there's nothing you love. Yes, there is. Yeet!
Yo. Yeet! That really was what the scene was. It was like...
the best line for it was, he's not weeping for himself. He cries not for himself.
Yo, that look of Gamora's face is just like...
Look, the look on her face. Like, wait a minute. You're faking it. Yes, I am. And you have a Walkman on his head. And you just hear, reaching out. Like, really? Human nature makes
him cry. Holy shit.
Oh, my God. But, yeah. So, we're thinking the movie ends and stuff. Well, plot twist, because we need that in the last 5 minutes of the movie. Fucking Ralphison apparently was in cahoots with Walker the whole time too.
I like how they did it because Sawyer came out like, but this doesn't matter because I'm the president now. And all of a sudden Sawyer showed up because, get this, he gets shot dead in the heart, but a freaking wind up watch saves the day. It was the watch that Abraham Lincoln got from Mary
from his wife. Yeah, from his wife.
Yeah. Again, Eric, you're right. They just like, look, what this movie is littered with Chekhov's gun. Hey, we mentioned it. It's going to come back.
I gotta say, the last 5 minutes of this movie was very unnecessary. It could have ended right there. Walker gets shot to shit, and then that would be end.
But I like it because I like that one part though, because with Sawyer's list of the things he did, I'm like, yo, they treating this nigga like a Scooby-Doo villain, yeah. It is all.
Oh man, Ralphison.
Like, wait a minute, Senator, it was you? Yes, it was me. I didn't like how he was running this country. Wait a minute, that's why you got the terrorists.
Like, my golly, it's old man like Walker who runs the Haunted Museum.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you and that damn kid.
Also, I would have also got away with it if I actually budgeted better and made sure that the museum stayed open. We were getting good customers. I didn't know how to budget my money well. And when you lose that, you lose sight of everything. All of it breaks down on you. Simply. First, it's spending too much money on that arcade machine nobody wants. And it's saying all ladies' night, realizing that ladies don't go here, only little kids, and it gets really weird. And that's what happened to me.
Only little kids and homosexuals for some reason.
And I don't like them in my establishment, not one bit. But that being said, I would have got away with all this if it wasn't for that damn dirty dog.
Now remember, kids, you too can become a Secret Service agent if you fight off terrorists, hit them with rocks, shoot the main bad guy with a gun turret.
Yeah, exactly.
all while protecting the president, and even when the president gets, even if the president takes one on the job, play doctor for a good 5 minutes and stitch him up, and guaranteed yourself a job.
Yeah, because you look. Here's the best part about it. You guys act like it's not simple. It is, like, very simple. Like a good example.
You just have to be the main. You just have to be the main character of your video game, and you pretty much have plot armor. You can take damage. But guess what? You're still going to be alive.
Yeah. Also, you have to say that you want to protect Donald Trump. I mean, he is the president now, so in order to be a Secret Service agent, You got to protect the president.
So there's a movie that's being made where they try to do White House Down with a Donald Trump person, and Kevin Hart is the Channing Tatum character.
Look, man, get inside. Look, nigga, you got to get inside the elevator, or we all got.
You know something I do, and it's funny you. Jesus, it's funny.
He ain't lying. That is awesome. That is on point.
It's funny you mentioned that because I do want to ask that same question. Like, if they made a movie like White House Down, where the president's like invoking like his own version of Donald Trump, like, God, like, would you watch this?
Maybe
it's a possibility.
No, actually,
no. Because how many movies are going to come out in future where they're going to emulate Trump as president? We've already got our movies where we had black presidents. Some try to emulate Obama, others try to be their own individual president, while staying black. But how many movies are going to come out and invoke Trump as president?
Can I point out the fact that Marvel and DC has ducked and dodged trying to put Trump in their comic books in some sort of capacity?
Yeah, Obama. That's what I'm saying. Obama's Superman title. He was in Spider-Man.
Even Bush Jr. was in a fucking comic and some
Bush
sort of capacity.
Jr. was in Avengers.
Dude, Shia LaBeouf. Hold up, Shia LaBeouf shook Obama's hand in Transformers 2.
Hold up. Obama was in Flashpoint Cyborg not to engage on his plan.
Yeah.
Like, no, they don't trust Trump. First off, Cyborg. Change the name. You will never make no money doing that. No money. True story. Also,
true story.
Also, where's Spider-Man at? That's Marvel Comics. Really? Because I thought you were all the same. All right. First off, what you need to do, you need to get Wolverine. That's Marvel again. What?
That's Marvel again.
Okay. You, Spider-Man, Wolverine, still not a part of my team. Underdog. Okay. Underdog is not even a comic book character. I can imagine that.
No, and then, you have a special edition of Amazing Spider-Man with Trump on it. It'd be worth a nickel. So, it's just...
Oh, you never know. It might actually show Donald Trump in a good light. Actually respect him as the president. Oh, God. If they don't have Trump eating his own toenails, that whole thing is wrong.
It's a fucking damn. He's in the damn raft and shit next to Norman Osborn and shit, seeing who's more crazier and shit.
He's over there, he's over there taking a shit with KFC in the bathroom. First off, I'm the president. Listen to me. More crispy. Hey, you 90s, we don't die, we multiply.
Do you like 90s?
Yeah, that was from a movie made by the blacks. I think it was called Strictly Business. Strictly Business.
See now I have to jump across the Trump for that shit. Don't disrespect Strictly Business, goddammit.
No. He's really got to be wrong. He's really got to be wrong and say, "Nah, see, it was a movie made by the blacks. It was called Faking the Funk."
True story. Like I said, Chris jumps over the table for that. Here's me. This nigga sat down and said the word nigga 5 times. That set him off though.
But Strictly Business was the line, apparently.
Apparently for Chris, it was messing up a movie that he kind of cares for.
Like both me and Chris leap over the table, I hold him down, and Chris starts stomping him out.
No, the best part about that, Chris, when the last time you see Strictly Business? 5 years ago.
Better yet, 5 years ago, but that ain't the point. This was all the reason I needed.
No, right there. Why you bringing up bullshit, D?
But see, that's the crazy part, because everybody be agreeing with you, D. Is like, so Chris just let this dude just say nigga, but Strictly Business, oh shit. Cross lines now, dude. Crossing lines. They wouldn't even help.
Like, you brought up a movie that had nothing to do with you.
Yeah, so...
Fox News getting Tommy Davidson on to give his opinion about it. Look, first off, I don't know why I'm on Fox News. Second of all, yeah, I get mad too. I would have slapped the shit out of him.
So yeah, folks, it's so basically he becomes the secret special agent for the president, and They end the movie with him and his daughter getting a personal tour of DC by air.
Like, yeah, that was not. Look, House Down is a perfect popcorn movie because it is so stupid, but it's kind of like how I felt like at the end of Watch the Purge lately, Chris.
Yeah,
where it's dumb, but there's a lot of fun in it.
Nothing will ever top with. I'm like, yo,
oh
you
my
really?
God.
Yo, when
they
the
had
movie
the nerve to play all right at the end of that movie. Boy, that was hilarious.
It's like, yo, I can't be mad at it, but I'm just laughing because when the movie punctuates itself because it knows it's ridiculous, it's like, I can't be mad at it. In that movie, the first Purge was like, all right, this movie's already black as shit. Here's how we emphasize it. We put Kendrick in it. And it's like, all right, movie, fine. I can't be mad.
Oh, Kendrick got paid for that shit.
I hope he did, too. Fucking Designer's ass was cameo in a damn movie and didn't
I like
shoot
how
a goddamn
Designer
gun.
was there and didn't say nothing. He was there and didn't say nothing. I'm like, how did you get Designer in the movie and didn't tell him not to say shit? That's amazing.
Very amazing, but yeah, that's White House Down, which is funny because apparently this movie bombed in the box office, but did good on home video to the point to where Sony actually lost money on this movie.
I'm surprised that it doesn't have really a following to it, man.
I think Olympus Has Fallen has more of a following than this. That's the crazy part about it.
I think so.
I would say real talk. This movie suffered the same fate as Battle Los Angeles. It came out, people saw it.
It's a movie that happened.
It's a movie that.
I would say this is more. I would say this is more memorable than Battle Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's more memorable.
Battle Los Angeles was terrible to me, man.
No, well, now hold on. While it was, yes, it is more memorable than Battle Los Angeles, but they both suffered the same fate. Came out, they happened, people saw it, and then by the end of that summer, you don't even remember it.
Don't get me wrong, both of them are like one of those I leave it on in the background noise on a Sunday afternoon if I'm doing shit kind of movies. It's a bad thing, but yeah, that's basically.
I think Battle Los Angeles.
It's like perfect. It's perfect background noise for editing videos.
Like I said, I also have a soft spot for Olympus Has Fallen too because the production company behind it was the same production company that was the old guard of Golden Globus, essentially. So I have a soft spot for that movie as well. So it is what it is. But yeah, that's Olympus Has Fallen, folks.
That was not Olympus Has Fallen.
Oh, White House Down.
White House Down.
White House Down.
Next. First off, I'd like to say thank you for saying with the Summer of America, fuck yeah. We're done with that. And if you're listening to us, we're just getting back from San Diego, and me and Chris are on our way to. Well, we actually should be having stuff up of BlurredCon at this point. But yeah, it's a hell of a summer. Next month has been every month since we've been going to Otakon. Is August's anime month, and I said we're going to do movies this year. We're going to stick to movies and only one series, and I just realized that we're up again with Sailor Moon again, and I just realized, holy shit, we got one more season after this, and we're finally done with it.
Yeah,
that we do.
Yeah.
I just realized this, but just real quick, I had to have us do a fucking Gundam, something Gundam related, and I'm surprised we're going to do War in a Pocket, which will probably be the only depressing thing from this part of
is it depressing? Because to me, it's sad. It's just like, well,
it's sad.
It's like, well, nigga, that's war. Deal with it.
But yeah, it's war. Deal with it, Chris. You
war
cold asshole.
Is hell.
Yeah, you cold asshole. Yeah.
When you see your BFF turn to a hamburger,
Chris, you're not helping.
I'm really not.
You're not helping, sir. Which I also decided to be an asshole and because we was trying to make decisions on what we was going to do anyway. And one of the things that was brought up again was Final Fantasy. And I said, fuck it. We're doing some fantasy related. And we're going to do Advent Children.
Yay.
Oh, I hope we can get Denzel on that one. Because Denzel is going to sit there like, all right, give it to me. Why does this suck? And we're going to sit there for half an hour and tell him. And he's just going to be sitting there like, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Come on, man. It wasn't that. Okay, it was that shitty. But come on. Like, we're going to have to deal with that one. I already know
but
that's
I like. But I like Advent. I'm just saying.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I will fanboy over. Why do you think like, dude? Look, I bought the original DVD. I bought Advent Children Complete, and then I bought the Blu-ray of Advent Children Complete. That's where I'm at right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Chris. Either A, you love Square, or B, you saw a murder in Square. You saw whom Square shot.
No, it's more like I watched that movie and I just fast forward to the action scenes, and that's basically where I was standing.
I mean, sure, but yeah, finally we're going to do something Final Fantasy related. And while we on that, we're going to talk about...
Plus, I played Dirge of Cerberus, by the way, so at this point, Advent Children is like fucking the godfather to that fucking piece of shit game.
But that being said...
you know what's ironic, CJ, is that the same people made both of those.
Irony, ain't it?
I know.
The one thing I will do, though, guys, when we're talking about Advent Children, I think it's an open time for us to talk about that game in general, Final Fantasy VII, and all the rest of that. I think that should be kind of included.
Remember the remake that's not going to come out until we all have kids, and our kids have kids.
I have told you. I am told that's happening.
At least I know Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out. At least I know that's coming out.
Hey, Chris.
Granted, they announced it before you had your first kid, so you're right on that at least.
Hey, Chris, listen to me. I know what you said. At least I know what you said. But you sound like a Christian saying, don't worry, God's going to come one day. Yeah, you sound like that right now, dude.
At least I know Kingdom Hearts 3 has a date, D, and is legit coming out. Final Fantasy Remake, on the other hand, I've given up.
I'm sorry. Believe that date.
It's a realistic date versus what they said before. December 2018. I'm like,
Dude, you said realistic date. Dude, don't hit me with that. You know what else is realistic? Sauce from Papa John's. And niggas still eat that shit.
You also call people niggas too, so that's kind of ironic how you just said
that. Which was like the least shocking thing.
But guess what? Though, like, you'll still buy his pizza. I mean, where's his win over 100 points? I'm getting that 50% off till you got that goddamn much.
I hear that. I kind of hear that. I can't even get mad.
That's where my line is at. At that point, it's like, you would give me to buy Papa John's. Is that otherwise? No, I'm not buying fucking Papa John's.
Well, and finally, it's not going to. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what we're going to do first, but I decided to switch it up for us to do a movie that is badass nobody really talks about, and that's Hajime no Ippo. Nobody talks about Hajime no Ippo like that. You think they would? It ain't like it's a shitty anime. So we're gonna have to hop into that. So yeah, next anime month for 3 Black Geeks. Yeah. And
yeah. So that's it for White House Down.
And also America can sleep at knowing that 3 Black Geeks actually gives a fuck about this country. You know what I like about this country, guys? How they respect black people. What about you, hey, Sue?
Yeah, you're right. Wait, what?
Because Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. Except if you're in the South or any part of this country, or by a police station. Or out walking around,
walking in a hoodie,
or you're having a cookout,
or if you're praying in church,
or if you I got another or if you happen to be delivering newspapers,
or if you're a little kid playing on the playground with a gun,
or in your car,
or if you happen to be selling CDs out the trunk of your car.
Oh yeah.
Or you're a black man riding around with your NRA card in hand with open
Open
license,
carry.
Open
carry license. Yeah. Or if you're a black man in Baltimore, or you're a black man in New Orleans, or Alabama, or Texas,
or anything, or any below the state of Virginia,
or anything below the country of Canada.
Or
I got a question.
Better yet, or if you just happen to be black,
or
it doesn't even matter what shade of black.
Or you're breathing. What about that? Or you're breathing.
Yeah, or if you're breathing.
Yeah.
Or if you're or better yet, or my favorite one. Ooh, my personal favorite one. Or if you're just sitting on the front, or if you happen to be sitting to your house, minding your own business.
Ooh.
You know what? Maybe, and I'm just gonna throw it out there. Maybe 3 Black Geeks thinks America is full of shit.
That too.
Then again, this is America. Yeah, it crossed my mind too. So I know that kind of depressed y'all that we just had to dig into America like that. But last I checked, we still ain't got our 40 acres and our mules. So I'm just saying.
We still ain't got our 40 acres and our mule. And for God, how long has it been that we have been known to be the most copied race of people on the face of this planet?
Look, Eric, you're not hitting the big thing here. We still don't know Biggie and Tupac, okay?
But hey, guys,
No, D, don't even bring that up because we're never gonna know, okay?
But hey, guys, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. The founder of Papa John's has resigned after he said the N-word.
Nigga, who gives a shit?
It doesn't mean anything, Chris.
You gotta take the small victories, all right? You gotta take the small victory.
He's a small victory.
He is gonna go home to his fucking farm and chill on his pile of money that's been made from him off of the backs of black people.
Well, you were right, off the blacks.
You know what? I'm gonna hit a deeper cut for you. Real talk. This is the same country that don't respect Puerto Rico, Guam, U.S. Virgin Islands as actual territories, man. Yo, for real. Fuck this white establishment in America. Real talk. You want to know what we hate? We hate the systematic oppression. You have to hate it. You have to hate it. In order to love this country, you have to know what this country is literally supposed to be about. The reason why immigrants come here, the reason why black people still feel that they have a chance in this country, it's not because the crackers can do whatever the fuck they want. It's the fact that the crackers can do whatever the fuck they want and do it wrong. And we know if we had a sliver of that, we could knock it out the park. And we always do. The only time we didn't do that was obviously when Drama left, right, left. We knew that was a shitty song, but we was backing up everything that was black. All right, y'all?
But there is a lesson to be learned in all the movies that we covered, though. That when you have a bunch of minorities teaming, they can take down terrorists like it's nothing.
Exactly.
Also, something else that I've seen to have noticed is you notice that, and again, I am not trying to be racist in any way, but have you noticed that with all these movies, a lot of shit that gets big and should have been usually comes because of white people.
Yeah. Look,
have you noticed that? The moment they step into the vicinity of some shit go down, and the aftermath of it is supposed to be yay high. Yet the minute they set one foot in it, it becomes a fucking Hiroshima bomb.
Wait a minute. You tell me this happened at Independence Day? Last I checked, the Secretary of Defense didn't tell the president about Area 51.
First of all, on Independence Day, not only did the Secretary of Defense know about Area 51, but also knew about the aliens, never warned anybody, didn't bother telling the president. The president is not at fault. And guess what? Secretary of Defense was white.
White people.
You would think for 1 minute that he would tell his own white brethren about that.
You probably say, well, that wasn't in Team America. 2 words, nigga. Matt Damon.
First of all, D, Matt Damon. Second of all, you got a Team America, full of white people. Even they turn on each other.
Exactly. You know when shit got done, the white came together and worked out. Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum, Jamie Foxx and Channing Tatum, Halle Berry and Kurt Russell.
See, it's always got to be the chocolate and the vanilla. It's pretty much the swirl. The swirl can come in and work
together. Sorry.
And you know something? And that is why Dante from Devil May Cry is awesome, because his guns are ebony and ivory, and they work beautiful together.
Yes.
Do you understand? So, white people, do you understand what we're trying to say is, give us the fucking keys to the car, because obviously you done drove it into a tree again. We need a brother to back it up and get it out. Seriously.
Relax. We'll bring the tow truck. Everything will be all right.
Look. Mike to the Spanish niggas. Yeah, we said it. But guess what? Everything gonna be clean though.
You know what? And just to be real, just because we cool like that, we ain't even gotta get insurance.
Also, look, and the only thing we ask for is this: get all the black people, all the black and Spanish people out of Florida, and Florida is his own country. That's the only thing we ask.
No. Don't even make Florida. No, just to ensure that Florida is its own country, I'm gonna invoke Bugs Bunny literally sawing the state of Florida away from the United States.
Is there any way we can make like the Panama Canal just cross the whole state of Florida? Old cut. You know what? How bad? You know what's sad? Because real talk, and we're promising we're wrapping up the show, but you know what makes it sad is that we got fans from Miami that are like, yeah, fuck this state.
Put this whole state in rice. God damn.
Burn it.
Just burn it. Set fire to it. Somebody will probably scream out and say, you know what? Fuck Disney World. Let Orlando burn.
I don't know, man. Disney is such a powerhouse. They could probably Florida outright if they wanted to.
I don't know why they don't. But then again,
I'm surprised Disney haven't done that, man. They just take a torch to the Everglades and just start it all over.
Wait. You want to know why?
Why?
A lot of Jewish people retire in Florida.
All I'm saying is,
and if you hold on, hear me out, CJ, because you missed my point. A lot of Jewish people retire in Florida. You want to know who Walt Disney hated?
Are the Jews dead yet? No.
It's been quite well documented too that Walt Disney was not a fan of Jewish people.
I'm just saying.
They would never let that happen.
Also,
we're going to give the state. Look, we're going to give the state over to Disney. No, all right, everybody, go out and vote tomorrow. God, but do we got to? Sherman, just fucking do it.
I mean, it also too. Florida has giant alligators. Good,
dude. Giant every fucking reptile under the damn sun.
I don't know how y'all got Komodo dragons that just walk around.
Because people bring in real talk, though. This is the real history before we get off here. The real history is that there are a lot of people that bring in exotic animals to Florida as pets, don't take care of them, and just release them out in the wild.
They either release them out in the wild, or better yet, they let them breed with other animals and shit. And my personal favorite, and rest in peace to Time Warner. Back when I worked as a contractor for Time Warner, I walked inside, and you guys will remember this. This was like 7+ years ago. I know I told the story before, but this shit made national news about a guy in Florida who had I think it was like a 25-foot fucking python that he fed 15 rabbits to every damn morning. Animal control had to show up to his house, trank that bitch, and put it in the back of a truck. Because he was out in the fucking backyard.
First off, Sheila didn't kill nobody.
I like
she
the
was
fact
not
that
harmful to no one. Sheila.
I mean,
she was harmful to nobody.
No. Do you remember that story?
Yeah, I do, man.
Yeah.
I remember. Look, the one thing that freaked me out, man, to this day was I saw this clip. It was early YouTube. It was in Florida. Somebody had a gator head in the toilet, and I was like, I'll never take a shit again. I can't do that. I'll be scared to. I'll be scared. I'll just poop on the floor. Like, D, what you doing? I ain't going to that toilet, nigga.
And then I saw a clip earlier. I saw a clip earlier this week, and this had to have been a woman in Florida. Like somebody, I just want to meet the person that was standing behind the damn camera filming this shit. this woman pulls out like pieces of ham and shit, and she's feeding a fucking gator that's about the size of a damn go-kart in her house. Door open and everything. It's inside of her living room. She's just tossing halves of ham at it like it's gonna go away after you give it enough.
Dude, how is it that Kimbo Slice busting a dude's face all the way open is the most normal thing to come out of Florida ever?
That is the most normal thing.
Because when you look at that, it's like, well, 1 + 2 1 + 2 = 3. I can't deny that. Everything else in Florida makes no type sense. Except Montparnasse. Montparnasse, get the hell out of that state.
But the money, dude, the money.
No, Mo's like this. I can't. I'm stuck.
Like Mo, you have 40 plus others.
Look, I gotta feel
Pick
like
one.
Like if it hurts me because I can just imagine like Mo in slow moving quicksand. It's like, Mo, get out of that. You're slowly sinking. He's like, I can't. Why? What's the fucking point?
The struggle is real.
We love you,
Mo's
Mo.
over there like hurt. We're all gonna die anyway. He just went straight up nihilist on us out of nowhere. We're all gonna die anyway, guys. Oh Lord. But yeah, so next month is anime month, most definitely. I can't wait for September because that's gonna be a fan vote month, and already y'all have proven D right in one category. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, that is 3 Black Geeks. We will
catch you later.
Just bye.
Yeah.
America.
Deuces.
Fuck yeah.
America, fuck yeah. Coming again to save the motherfucking day. Yeah, America, fuck yeah. Freedom is the only way. Yeah, terrorist, your game is through. Now you have to answer to America. Fuck yeah, America. Fuck.